EA Sports coverage of the NFL has EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. So this was the scene a moment ago. The Cardinals emerging from their tunnel, and we are ready for football as the Cards get set to match up with the Miami Dolphins. Here's the former Cornhusker Brett Maher to get this one started. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. Taken in the end zone. And it is as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now an open man. That's the tight end, Gesicki. It's complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jakeem Grant, 72 yards. And the Dolphins are going to take a first-quarter lead. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins.
He is good. Makes the score Dolphins 7, Cardinals nothing.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And he'll drop here to throw. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Murray going to run play action with Drake and look to throw it. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. That goes for a gain of 31.
So we spent a lot of time exalting the offensive masterminds in this game, right? They draw up these beautiful plays. They look so perfect up on the board. But occasionally, sometimes you just say, throw it up and let him go get it. How about that play?
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
At the Dolphins' 34-yard line.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone. Bring it, guys. Fight 51. Mike 51. Got you, boy. He's checking. Crash. 2-2. Shit.
From the gun, Murray. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So
It's caught inside the 25. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Complete to Jakeem Grant.
Jakeem Grant with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Dolphins strike quickly here for 6 points. And this is no 13-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
1-yard line.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll run it. This is Muhammad. And he stopped immediately there.
The ball carrier.
He was brought down by Kamu Grugier-Hill.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. To throw is Murray. Throw left side complete. That's Drake. And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. On 1st down, Drake. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
He's going to take off with it and give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
Gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and
2. 13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Cardinals nothing.
And the Dolphins beef up the secondary here as they look to stop him on 3rd down. A quick toss outright, and he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
That's good.
First target, first catch, and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And they finally put an end to this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37.
They'll take over.
Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
After the turnover, it's Tua. This will be caught inside the 10. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
1st and goal.
That one goes for 30 yards. Running out of the gun here, Breida. And the Dolphins are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets him down to about the 4-yard line.
Reddick in on the tackle. A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal at the Cardinals' 4-yard line.
And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
4th and goal at the 1-yard line.
Going with their tight end on 4th. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. So they went for it from the 1 on 4th and goal, and they got it done.
Is this the new NFL?
This is the new NFL.
This is the updated NFL, and I like it. I know that quarterbacks across the league have spent the entire being their coaches to go for it more on 4th down. Let's go get it, because nowadays you've got to score points to win games in the NFL. You can't just rely on your defense to hold them.
I think the quarterbacks want to eliminate field goals inside of 30 yards probably.
Well, listen, they have enough confidence in themselves that they can call plays and make plays that they won't need those field goals inside the 30.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by Eric Rowe.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Off play action, he'll throw to start the drive. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mike Gesicki, but it'll be 2nd down.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
And force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. They do go for it. It's Tagovailoa. He's going to loft one deep. It's caught at the 10. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Complete to
Jakeem Grant on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Dolphins add on to their lead.
It is good.
That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Emmanuel Ogbah that time able to drop him for a loss. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Murray forced out to his left. Caught left side Hopkins. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain there of 30 big ones. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Murray. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Back to the air on 2nd down, it's Murray. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. And now it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
It's our time, guys.
Throwing is Murray on third down. Flushed out right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Xavier Howard. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, second down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Out to the right here to Wilson. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. A second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Once again, they run with Breida on first down. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Tua wants to throw it on second down. Incomplete.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry? Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
Yards to go.
Down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And that is incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
On is the punter Hawk as he gets this one away. And that is very well done there as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line.
At their own 5-yard
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
A gain of
the last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
At the 7-yard line.
You better be ready. Don't be scared of it. 51's the mic. 51's the mic. Hey. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
On play action, it's Murray. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Eric Rowe.
Murray's pass intercepted by the Dolphins. They'll take over first down and goal to go.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Tua, the final shot before half. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Jakeem Grant as time expires in the first half as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the third quarter. Fielded in the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. And a heck of a return as he goes out of bounds across the 50 inside the 45.
We all know the teams never want to use the word panic. But if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. The first play of the second half, a big success, over 30 yards. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals cut into that lead. Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. And the lead drops from 34 to 27.
Makes the score Dolphins 34, Cardinals 7.
I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And the Dolphins are going to recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And this is caught by Parker for a Miami touchdown.
To Devontae Parker. Touchdown.
Devontae Parker there to make the grab. And the Dolphins have got it on cruise control.
The kick is good.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead will swell by one more.
7.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 right at the 30.
Hey, Mike 51, Mike 51. You got nothing today. You got nothing. Jim. Tight dog.
From the gun, Murray. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Rico Gafford, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Phoenix, Arizona's the spot. Glad to have you along for the ride. 3rd quarter action and a 2nd and 10 upcoming. Throwing again, Murray. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. On 3rd down, Murray. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They do go for it. It's Murray. And this is incomplete. Xavier Howard with a good coverage that time as he was there and knocked it away. Well, apparently they weren't interested in playing the field position game. They opt to keep their offense out there. A big mistake in hindsight.
Yeah, that one backfired. In hindsight's always 20/20, but let's call it what it was. We would have first guessed that one and said, don't do it here. Bad situation. I think they need to be closer to midfield before I would start to think it was a good idea.
Yeah.
And once you start taking risks like that, you're going to have to keep taking them throughout the game, especially when they don't work.
Yeah, at this stage of the second half, interesting. And they'll get him down right about the 20. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
A gain of 2.
Tua going to hand this one to Breida. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line.
The 19-yard line.
It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and the Dolphins are going to get a fresh set of downs. They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Ball carrier.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Dolphin ball carrier. Jalen Thompson on the tackle. It's a gain of 4.
Another run with Gaskin. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
At the 6-yard line.
The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
6-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. They'll try to run with Breida. And this time he is in.
Yes.
Taking it in from a yard out. And the Dolphins just continue to pour it on.
Well, they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Jason Sanders to kick.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Their own 17-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards. First league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
51 to Mike.
Operating from the gun, Murray. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. Going deep for Hopkins. He's got a man complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Here we go, let's bring it. Let's go, let's bring it. Let's bring it.
Murray now on 1st down. This one caught by Isabella. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A good pickup there at 22.
That's another Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Murray now on 1st down. That ball complete to Isabella. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
At the 19-yard line.
Murray to air it out again. Flush to his right. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. From 19 yards away. And the Cardinals are able to make things a bit more respectable. And he'll bang that one through. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player, a broadcaster?
Well, I'm not going to go to the player part because when I think blowout...
Because you won every game as a player.
No. I think about being blown out. And no one wants to go back to those memories. But, you know, when I was...
Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. Defensively, well done to jar that free. I'll tell you what, though, offensively, he's got to be lucky after the catch and the fumble that didn't go too far away from him.
And the way the football is shaped, it's not built to bounce true, is it? It can squirt in any direction and move in any way. He was so lucky. Thank his lucky stars, he was able to get that one back.
They've got 2nd and 12 from the 36. They run again with Breida. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing. Because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That good for 19 and a 1st down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Corey Peters there to bring him down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver was Jakeem Grant. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
3rd down. And 5 yards to go.
From the gun, it's Tua. They're able to locate Wilson. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A Miami 1st down on the 14-yard pickup.
Down Miami.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Matt Breida out of the backfield.
Incomplete.
And it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
That one looks like he'll throw here. This drive with 6 points. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up first and goal. They'll try to run this one in, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
51, Mike 51. Watch the pass.
Murray again, 2nd and 10. He's going to let it fly. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here.
51 to Mike. 51 to Mike. Danny. Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike 51. Who that?
To throw on 3rd down. Murray. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
Mike 50.
They're going for it. Hits Murray. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And now here is another interception. Nick Needham picks it off. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line.
Their own 48-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Check, 59.
Brought in over the middle by Grant. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The first down pass. Intercepted. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Murray, one final try. And my goodness, another interception.